Let me break into the waves. Let me shake into the white. And contemplating over each other why. The end of the world, the end of time. Planets aligning, I feel fine. I can't take all the violence and the pain. With a six-string in my candlelight. And I'm still young, trying to start my life. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time it tells all. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. So we're left in obscurity. I'm wondering if the sun come up today. The mass is lacking any purity. I wish that things would swing my way. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time it tells all. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. Vicious circles, politics, religion, and races. Inside utopia of all the world's faces. Rainbows in the way, we're willing to change. With passion, love, and security. Global mad worlds and the master plan. We haven't come here to destroy your land. The evil power wants to shake my hand. Universal road, the life out of man. Ooh, saturated with luxuries. Emaciated in poverty. Le fond du monde. Oh, 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 le fond du monde. Le fond du monde. Le fond du monde. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The end of the world. The end of the world. The end of the world. The end of the world.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes Cast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you, family.
Family. Fuck it. We'll open it with the fuck.
Yeah.
Do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
It's like, thank you, family. I got all my sisters with me. Betty Loco in the house, just like the old days. Just the two of us today.
Just the
Two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Yeah. We can't even. Hey. So
that's my register. That's my vocal register. Manly vocal register.
Yep. SFL straight off the bat, $28, free hugs. Boom, free hugs. Tell Benny I love her. Yep.
We love you too.
Everybody
Dan.
loves Benny.
Well, that's not true, but that's okay with me. Not everybody has to love me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
If you don't love Benny, there's something fucking wrong with you. I'm sorry, but I love your lives. They are so great. You giggle for like 3 hours. You're like the whole time. It's so great. And I just
for real.
Yeah, and you're talking to your chat, and I just have so much fun in there. It's always a good time going on the road with you and listening to tunes. And I'm singing right along with you, you know.
Everybody's supposed to. That's what we're there for. Cut loose and let it free for a minute.
We love you too, Diane. I know, SFL. Thank you so much. But if you don't love Benny, then there's something wrong with you. I swear to God. I saw somebody in your chat say, this lady is my spirit animal. And they did not have a wrench. So they were new there.
Be careful what you wish for. It was a lovely ride this morning. Thank you, everybody who partook in the festivities.
Yeah.
I want to hear the other Diane too, Tony, the one I sent you. Come on. That's not it. Yeah. This is more like Diane. Without your love, I die.
This is still a childhood toy that I've had forever and a millennia.
I love that.
Just a mini
on the fly.
It's just a mini tambourine.
My mama was so poor, she always kept a pair of spoons nearby. They didn't encourage her to play music in her youth.
So Roxanne Tracy before the show said she's in a shitty mood,
But
and
she
I
went and
said,
bought a guitar anyway.
I said, not for long, Roxanne Tracy. Not for long. Not if I have anything to say about it. Not if Benny's going to do anything about it. You know what? God damn it. Don't be in a shitty mood. Uh-oh, Benny's frozen. Shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Benny's
Schneckles
frozen.
at the door.
Benny, you're frozen. Say that again.
Uh-oh.
You were frozen. Say it again. You're good now.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Leave your ass schneckles at the door. That's why.
What?
When you're coming in, leave your ass.
I gotta tell you, I want everybody to know we know it's a shit show. We knew it was going to get a lot worse before it got any fucking better. And I'm telling you, it's starting to get better from what I'm seeing out there. And I'm sure anybody who's been on the fucking internet today or the last couple days, this whole thing, the meltdown from Melania has been fucking epic. And have I got fucking videos for you all? Because there's a reason why she did this.
It's a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
That was the spark that lit the tumbling.
People are pissed.
She MAGA should have never gone out there.
MAGA is pissed. Jenny Faye in the house.
I got about 15 minutes before I got to leave, but I wanted to join in on the Melania bashing and just tell my girls and everybody that hello. Love you guys. And sorry, I can't be here for the whole show, but I had to say hello.
Hey, beautiful.
I know. You're going to the comedy show tonight, yeah?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to see Chelsea Handler tonight with some girlfriends. I bought these back in September. So this was before I was, suffragette panel material. I was just doing my liberal girl, man-hating, childless dog lady. I'm still the childless dog lady. I have stepsons. They're not mine. So, it's... And I'm good. I'm excited. I can't wait. We're going to go have some drinks and dinner and then go to the show. So
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Right.
Have so much fun.
I'm excited
honey.
too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait. But this, Melania shit show is pretty fun. It's kind of hard not to want to make fun
I'm
of.
excited as well.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I want to make stickers of the 21st century suffragettes, and I want to put same shit, different century.
Yeah.
That picture with
God.
our YouTube thing underneath it, and pass them out like fucking candy,
Yeah.
and get them, and I'll send them out to all you guys. So when you go out and do stuff like this or go to a protest, you have stickers to pass out. How fun would that be?
Yep.
So
like on YouTube, very small at the bottom.
Just, yeah.
So know where to go.
Because
so, yes, I'm.
No, Chelsea Handler. I'm jealous. Susie Ann Jones said, "Yeah, it's going to be a fun night."
Guys, I just have the chat up a little bit, but I'm just trying to.
I can't wait.
To say hi for sure, and
I can't wait to hear what she has to say about melanoma.
Oh, she can't stand him. I mean, come on, she can't stand that fucker, and she hates.
She's never been able to stand him. He's always been just exactly what he is now, a flesh-colored wallet.
Yeah,
well,
that's
not
exactly
actually
right.
Flesh-colored. An orange wallet.
More marmalade, more marmalade tinged. But that's
Now,
I
was going
love
to
Chelsea.
say, I had an epiphany this morning, or maybe it was last night, that while I was watching Millie Mel and me do her thing, through various other people covering it, I'm like, when I look at her, all I can smell is vinegar. White vinegar.
Why vinegar?
Seriously, she gives off a vinegar scent.
In your brain.
Yeah. I don't know if that's weird or what, but it makes a lot of sense. It really does.
I figure she smells like dog food and tuna fish, so you're doing better than me. Sorry.
God. Puppy chow.
Sorry for anybody who's about to eat dinner. Sorry.
And I think she looks like a 3D Picasso.
Yeah.
Like when people say she's pretty, I'm like, I don't see it. She looks like a 3D Picasso. I've never seen a woman in a Picasso painting that was pretty. I'm sorry.
Never.
No.
Never.
And again,
they're all facially fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can imagine the smell is like, old hot dogs and tadpoles. It's just not a good combo. Like
I just know she doesn't smell good.
I
just know it. I know it. I just know it.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
What the fuck?
Bring those bouquets to your brain, and then you can put them where you choose. But I put them on Melania Trump. So.
Yeah, Melania.
And all the Mar-a-Lago bitches, kind of,
I smell hot dog water.
I smell.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough of the smellification of everything.
The vinegar I smell is the sauerkraut on the side.
Yeah. Sauerkraut and low tide at the pier. Like it's just a combo of.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, ew, in the chat. I like Picasso. Big Macs and dirty diapers. Oh my God, Robert Carr.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna barf.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is the
Also
prototype.
my grandpa's old bait bucket. Like I'm sure there's a distinct smell combo that's just,
the bait bucket.
My grandpa's. It hasn't been used for 50 years, and I'm sure it's got a very distinct smell. And I'm sure that that's probably, close to Melania. I bet that's what's in her the bottle of whatever she's touting online, I'm sure.
Oh my God, Tony. Tony.
Oh my God.
Tony, Jesus.
Thank God the White House hasn't come out with smell-o-vision because we'd all be sick.
Let's not just forget the ode mushroom.
Oh yeah, well,
the ode mushroom.
well that's where the diaper and urinal come into play. Where the hell did
the
you go?
mushroom.
All right, you. There it is.
There it
There's
is.
the guy.
You're out of order. The whole trial is out of order.
It's got syphilis sores on it.
Everyone in rare form today? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm in rare form. I'm in rare form.
Yeah,
I'm at the
Hey, I'm in a
point.
good mood, so
I'm in a good
can't
mood
fuck with me.
because
This is me in a good mood. So
Yeah.
you know,
you're going to the Chelsea Handler concert.
yesterday I was not in a good mood.
I
Yesterday
can't
was a
wait to
bad
show
day.
you all the videos I got about tearing down fucking melanoma. And Benny's in a good mood because she did dabs earlier and went for a fucking ride, and she's all primed up.
Yeah. And let's not forget, let's go ahead and
Ugh.
drag Eric Swalwell today and tell that motherfucker to go
yes.
fuck
Yeah,
off.
can we drag that motherfucker into the dirt? Yeah.
That was
Yes,
close.
please. Goodbye.
That was close.
Goodbye.
We dodged the
Yeah,
bullet
thank
there.
you.
I'm so happy that came
fucking
out
hell.
now instead of after the election. So let's just be happy.
Hello.
And who's everybody going to vote
When
for
are
in
your-
California
hey-
now? What's her name? The Katie Porter?
Benny, when are your primaries in California?
That was my second choice. So,
Well, when are your California primaries? Mine are May 5th here
shit.
for Indiana.
you know, I don't. I'm not sure, honey. I don't want to give you bad information. When I get my shit in the mail, because I vote by mail, which is really super easy and efficient for me. You know.
I've never voted by mail. I've always gone in person. I've always
as
never
soon as-
trusted the system enough to not want to know that my vote is right there in its place.
Right.
I used to go in person when I lived in Florida.
Yeah.
Because it gave me something to do.
Yeah. So
that was out of
I
the
go in person
ordinary.
and I go day of. Now that I know I should go early, this year will be my first
day
year
of.
starting to go early, but I've always
go.
voted day of and in person.
Vicky does not know what
no.
happened with Swalwell. So, 4 women described sexual misconduct by Representative Swalwell, including a former staffer who says he raped her, and that's according to CNN.
Jay DeMilo did a good video. If you want
Yeah.
to play Jay DeMilo, he did a good video on it. Just saying.
Right. And you know what? I'll tell you what, ladies. I'm sick of these fuckers, and I don't give a fuck what team they fucking play for. I'm really
That's
sick
how
of
easy it is.
Yep. Don't care.
Watch. I'm not in a cult. You're on our side and you're still a scumbag. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you, ass clown. Bye.
So
Rapist piece of shit. Bye.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
See how
so
easy
That's the
that
difference
is?
between being in a cult and not being in a
well,
cult.
that's why I want
Yes.
everybody to follow Jay Megan. And if you haven't seen Jay Megan on YouTube, she's got some great videos out that do deep dives. And I'm going to play one for you right now. That this is why Melania came out. There's been an interview in Brazil from this chick who got fucking deported, and her 15-year-old kid is stuck here with the daddy monster. And I'll let her explain it because she does a hell of a lot better job than I'm doing right now.
Thank you, Jan
not just
Morgan.
this
June
one
2nd,
tweet that's
California
got Melania
primary.
shooketh. It was the tweets after that has Melania panicking. I'll show you those in a second, but for those that don't know, this is Amanda Ungaro. When she was 17, she was brought to America by Jean-Luc Brunel when she signed with his modeling agency, Karen. She was in a decade-long relationship with Paolo Zampoli. Paolo Zampoli was Melania's agent. Their story has always been that he was the one who introduced her to Trump. And Paolo now currently works so closely with this administration, he is currently with J.D. Vance in Turkey. And Amanda and Melania were like this. After the relationship soured, Zampoli used his connections with Trump to send ICE after his baby mama. Now, not only has she been deported back to Brazil, but he has essentially stolen their 15-year-old child. As you can see, recently, she has started to talk because what does she have left to lose? lose. And now word on the street is an interview is about ready to drop that Amanda did last weekend. Clearly she has now been emboldened and empowered enough to start speaking out. But I want you all to notice the time and date on this one, because this is the one everyone's talking about, the 11 o'clock April 8th one. But it's the tweets that came after midnight that are the ones that scared Melania so badly into having an impromptu press conference without Trump's knowledge. She says, "Do you know what I think about you after 20 years?" And she's directly talking to Flotus here. "We'll take legal action against you and your PDF husband. I have known you for 20 years. You knew I was detained by ICE. You were present in my life. Every year on my son's birthday, even sending Secret Service and being the first to congratulate him back in 2016. Something was clearly wrong, but I am not part of any evil mission involving children. So what did you do, Melania? You tried to involve me, but you failed because I have character."
Individuals lying about me are devoid of ethical standards, humility, and respect.
"I will tear down your corrupt system, even if it's the last thing I do in my life. I will go all the way. I am not afraid. Maybe you should be afraid of what I know, of who you are and who your husband is. I have nothing left to lose in my life. I will tear down the entire system. Be careful with me, bitch." That's why. That is why. Because Melania knows that Amanda knows the secrets. I mean, Amanda was even going after Pam Bondi, telling her that, "Do you fully understand the extent of the information I possess regarding you and the individuals associated with you? This is the public hearing we need. This is the woman who needs to testify under oath. This is the woman who could save a nation right now."
Come on out, girl. You're the next contestant on The Truth Is Right.
Honey, that is a major fucking tea. This is what I'm talking about. People are like, "Oh, she came out of the blue." No, she didn't. And by the way, Melania is avoiding getting served subpoenas by Ghislaine Maxwell's fucking goddamn lawyers.
I thought it was Michael Wolff that was
probably
chasing her
him
with the
too.
subpoena.
Him too.
The walls are closing
Motherfuckers.
And you got to realize these press conferences are not under oath. Nothing she says during a press conference has to be truth. Let's serve her with a fucking subpoena and get her under fucking a deposition saying this shit. That's until she does some, until she says some shit that's not, just under a fucking camera eye, trying to save face and trying to save her ass. She can go piss up a rope. Bye, bitch. Good luck.
She sprung this on she sprung this on Dinky. The White House didn't fucking know. Dinky was in a war meeting, he says. I was in a war meeting. And I'm like, how did they, first of all, I don't know how she got away with them not knowing what the fuck they were going to say. Detroit Coalition, thank you so much.
Hey, Detroit.
Hey, Detroit.
Yeah, listen, she's got people around her all the fucking time that know exactly what she's doing. Nobody told on her. Nobody told Daddy what Mommy was up to. Which is a good thing, because it gave us that.
I cannot imagine if Dinky or anybody around him saw what she was going to say, because it actually contradicts what Dinky's been saying the whole fucking time, that it's all a Democratic hoax, and that they wrote this up ages ago, and just like everything else is a hoax. When he's caught and he's fucked with, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. There's chocolate all over his face.
That's not chocolate.
I'm laughing because of the lunacy of the people who believe every word that falls out of his famous.
Yeah.
I mean,
famous.
They believe every single, his famous, his face anus, his famous. Every single word. I mean, they wait for the crumbs to fall off his fucking face. I'm like, this is fucking disgusting, guys. You don't see what we see, obviously, because you're getting royally fucked with no grease, and you invited us all, and we didn't want to come.
It's all that chocolate in the eyes. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got to roll, guys.
Love
I'm not gonna be
you.
late for a change.
Have fun. Have
I love
fun.
you guys.
Blast, honey.
Thank you, suffragettes. You guys take care, suffragettes. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, honey.
Shake a mean leg, shake a mean leg, shake a mean leg.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
All right. So yeah, wow. So Zampoli, this guy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and there's
That
other
guy.
there's other reasons too. Do the Brian Tyler Cohen video. Super
Right.
Saint.
From Super Saint. To accept, press 1.
Super Saint. What's up?
Hey, ladies. According to Lev, this was all planned out, just like his the tweet with the Pakistan with the dinky that Melania had. This was all planned out by the administration, her coming out, because the words, she couldn't even pronounce the words. It's not her normal vocabulary or vernacular.
Trivial.
So,
Yeah, it was written by lawyers. That's obvious.
Yeah, somebody wrote
Yeah,
it, obviously.
but like this
Yeah,
was
she-
all. This is all his reality TV show, mind you.
Yeah.
You know, to get all the people there and all this stage for her to walk out and all that stuff. You know, so it's all a reality show, and to put all the pressure on the survivors to come forward was uncool. That's not for them to do.
No.
She's
Not
like,
their
I want the Congress to do an
responsibility.
investigation and blah, 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 blah. Guess what?
We don't need an investigation. Release
Congress
the
wrote
fucking
a law.
files.
Hold on. Congress wrote a fucking law and Dickey signed it. And they've been in violation of it every day since they fucking signed it.
Yep.
So don't
4
give me
months now.
this bullshit.
And the whole
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a victim thing, she was a part of the whole thing.
She was absolutely
Bringing
a
girls
victim.
in. Yeah, it was all bullshit.
Yeah, this is total
it was
Stockholm
just a
syndrome. Like if I've
distraction
never heard seen any example of it,
Yeah.
this is Stockholm syndrome.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
But
basically putting
You know
putting
what?
a
That's
target on
that's
the,
no, that's
the
no
survivors
that's
again.
no defense
Sorry.
for you know,
And putting it into,
participating in
basically-
activities like this.
I know, I heard you putting it in, on the survivors again. Well, the survivors came out and are pissed off too. And they're like, fuck her. And she needs to be subpoenaed. There's thousands of pictures of them together. Fuck everyone. And she's like, oh, all the fake pictures. No, they're not fake. You can't fake pictures from the fucking 80s and the 90s.
No, we
Exactly.
didn't even have a good Photoshop back then.
Oh my God. Super Saint, thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Love you, girls.
Thank you, Super.
Love you too.
Saint.
Bye.
Thank you too, honey.
Thanks. Love y'all. Bye.
So playing this Brian Tyler Cohen. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say she's melting down. I think her lawyers put her up to saying this because she's trying to get out ahead and say that I'm not a victim, I'm not a witness, blah, 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 blah. That's such bullshit. I can hardly fucking take it. Go ahead.
I know.
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
Well, you just started a whole fire up
The
again.
individuals lying about me are devoid of ethical standards, humility, and respect. I do not object to their ignorance, but rather I reject their mean-spirited attempts to defame my reputation.
I don't really care, do you?
I never been friends with Epstein.
Bullshit.
Donald and I were invited to the same parties as Epstein from time to time, since overlapping in social circles.
How come you
is
lived not more
common
than 5 minutes
in
away
New
from
York
this
City
motherfucker your whole life?
and Palm Beach.
Those private parties.
To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein
Bullshit.
or his accomplice, Maxwell.
Bullshit.
My email reply to
Okay,
Maxwell
sweet pea.
cannot be categorized as anything more than casual correspondence.
Casual correspondence.
My polite reply to her email
Was
doesn't amount to anything more than a trivial note.
Trivial?
I am not Epstein's victim.
Yes, you are, bitch.
Epstein did not introduce me to Donald
Oh,
Trump.
yes, he did. Uh-huh,
I met my
God.
husband by chance at the New York City party
Kit Kat
in
Club.
1998.
Why didn't you say the Kit Kat Club? You fucking
This
hell.
initial encounter with my husband is documented in a detail in my book.
In my book.
Melania.
Bullshit. Just because you wrote it down doesn't mean it's true, fucking hole.
Oh my God.
So what did Brian Tyler Cohen say?
How does she not burst into flames lying like just rapid fire like that? I don't understand the whole thing. Isn't that what spontaneous human combustion's all about?
And everybody was speculating there's something coming out. There's something coming out. Yeah, because last weekend, right, this chick did an interview in Brazil. By the way, we haven't seen the interview, but look at the panic that's going on to stop the interview from coming out.
Yeah.
They want to silence her.
Every bucket of water. Yeah. She needs protection. Somebody volunteered to protect that lady.
Warning.
Well, she's like, I got nothing left to lose, bitch. I'm coming after all y'all. I've seen more videos now of survivors coming out and they're saying, that's it. I'm going to start telling all to everyone. And I'm doing it on my platform. The problem is they're on TikTok. They're on TikTok. They're on TikTok. They're on fucking Threads.
Trump talk.
They're like all over the fucking place. And I'm sorry, I don't really particularly trust Lev Parnas. I'm sorry. I trust Aaron more than I trust Lev. Lev was in this shit.
Yeah.
We are here because of people like Lev.
Like Lev and Michael Cohen.
Yes. And so I'm
Michael.
sorry if my radar is up, when it comes
So is
to
mine.
Lev.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Michael Cohen. I mean, we can go back to, how about Michael Avenatti? Michael Avenatti, who, fucked over Stormy Daniels. Now he's in fucking prison. Oh, did Dinky pardon him? I bet he didn't. He would pardon everybody else.
Yeah. He's going pardons to the walls right now. He'll pardon everybody.
So, yeah, the statement on Epstein is not just odd timing. And so I also, the whole law thing, the lawyers are going, she tried to get out ahead of this story because she can say, well, I put out in this statement to the world that I had nothing to do with it. Bitch, please.
It's the first rule of law is keep it simple, and she did, and it's cover your ass. She's covering her ass. It's a written, simple ass covering fucking statement. Supposed to be anyway, but it just, shines a light on how guilty she really is because they're all fucking liars.
Yeah, the lies that she said in this, there's provable lies. Provable. Yeah. We have it from the Epstein files.
Don't believe your lying eyes, Diane.
I know. So, by the way, I see Crystal CNY and Roxanne 1979 are both in the chat. And I texted Roxanne Crystal's number because they were like, how do we get in touch with each other? And I'm like, well, I have your phone numbers, you assholes. And so
I hate all of these people.
Yes, I could totally hook you guys up so you guys can talk. And they're very, very excited about it. So I'm happy to make the connection, with permission. I will release a number or an email, but only with permission. Because I'm very, how I am about that shit, Benny.
Yes.
You know how I am about that shit.
Yes. I do. And I'm grateful.
Yeah.
It's a good quality to have. I was raised up not to give out anybody's phone number like that, unless you find out from that person whose phone number is being sought after. You ask them first. So and so, what's your number?
Yeah, John, it's not really a little black book. It's literally a legal size fucking pad of paper on a fucking, what do you call it? A clipboard. It's a legal size pad of paper.
A legal tablet.
Yeah. So,
shit.
yeah, no, you guys, no, it's cool. Roxanne, I know you are, honey, and I'm happy to do it, but only with permission. So, anyway, so what are we? Okay, here's Aaron Parnas with the whole. This came out like 2 days ago. Well, a day ago, 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago now. God, it seems like crazy. Was it 2 days ago? Seems like a week ago.
Was it a week ago?
God, freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out.
The Melania Trump press conference demanding congressional action on Epstein makes zero sense. Let me talk about it from a journalistic, but also from a legal perspective. From a journalistic perspective, the Trump administration spent months literally starting a war in Iran, kidnapping a leader in Venezuela, all not to talk about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep.
And now in the height of the war, she comes out and makes a statement. A couple things could be happening. Number one, getting ahead of a big story coming out. Or number two, she's breaking from her husband. And number three, she could just be so upset that people are talking about her connection to Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein that she just had enough. From a legal perspective, though, this makes even less sense. First, Melania admits in her statement that more people were involved in Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That is a complete break from Attorney General Todd Blanche and the Trump Justice Department. So she's going against the Trump DOJ. Second, Congress is not responsible to interview survivors. The DOJ is, the FBI is, and they haven't released the FBI interviews of the survivors. And putting survivors under oath in front of Congress, where members of Congress are already skeptical of their stories, that's not going to help anyone. And not just that, several survivors actually have settlements with the Epstein estate. And as part of those settlements, it is likely that they were signed some type of NDA, where they couldn't disclose a number of things. And so it's setting many survivors up to fail. And that begs the question, who's actually behind this? Is it Melania breaking from Trump? Or is this Trump using Melania to get the heat off of him? Nothing makes sense about this, and you have to be skeptical. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, but more information has been trickling out in the last 2 days. Like the whole connection with the Zampoli guy. Yeah, Catholicism is cool. Yeah, not so much. Not here, bro. You're in the wrong fucking neighborhood, and you can go by and go pray to Jesus or something. Get the fuck out of here.
Go tell your whatever you call them.
I've no time for
head
you.
Of your church to stop molesting little children.
Yeah, that would be a good start. You want to start somewhere?
Spend your time doing that.
Start there, because I don't come preaching to me in my fucking chat. Okay, I don't need to hear it. I just bye.
Pull that plank out of your own eye.
Yeah. There's no believers, and if you really want to come in here, then prove to me that you've got one sentence. You can prove one thing that Donald Trump, one belief that Donald Trump has that is the teachings of Jesus Christ. If you can do one, I'll think about it. But I bet you can't.
Apparently, I'm an idiot.
Because there isn't one. He's a criminal. He's an absolute criminal and says everybody else.
Worst kind.
So is everybody else in his fucking administration. I've never seen a more criminal-ridden administration in the United States of America ever. Ever.
This makes Nixon look like a schoolgirl.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing patty cake. Yeah. And playing what is it? Jumping jacks and marbles.
Pitching pennies even.
Don't come in here asking me if I know God.
Have you heard the word of the Lord today? Yeah. He told me to tell you to shut the fuck up.
Please, no!
You're so lame. You're so fucking boring, too, on top of it. And you want to put women in their place. Ain't gonna work here, bro. Not here.
Nah,
Wrong neighborhood.
not so much.
Get fucked. Yeah, there you go. Troll Slayer got him. Troll Slayer is hungry for trolls.
Troll meat.
Yeah. Always
Troll
hungry
meat.
for a troll or two.
Nom, 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 nom.
Fuck you, trolls.
Yeah, we don't play around in this chat. Not at all. We don't play.
Now, we're willing to have a conversation, but don't come in and, ask such stupid questions.
Yeah. Well, religion does have a lot to do with morals. And I would say that if you are a moral person, you don't need religion in your life. If you're an immoral person, then you need religion because you're like, oh, I can sin all week and then I can go to fucking church on Sunday and fucking confess. And then I can go out the next week and sin a whole bunch more.
Absolutely.
It's fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb. So let's play more about this ass clown that we call our fucking president because I don't know. Donald over here. What's going on, Donald? Here's a little check-in. A little check-in from Maggie Reed.
Maggie.
Donald, Christian over here.
Yes, please.
How are things going?
You know, eventually you get lucky.
You got lucky?
Late at night.
What? With who?
We know who, and you know who we're talking about.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
JD.
Okay, this'll be good.
And he and his two friends were hung.
Really?
Oh, thick.
I doubt that.
Their equipment didn't work.
I do believe that.
What kind of a missile's coming at us? Patriot.
Then what did you do?
Hundreds of people.
That's a lot.
Do it.
Do what?
They don't want to do it.
Huh?
Let's go. Come on. Get in. Let's go. Pwah. After 5 or 6 of them go down, then you start hearing the purr.
Oh, I get it.
And it got sucked in for an hour. Then somebody leaked something.
Leaked something?
And then they came. And they came at speeds like we've never seen. And they came at 17 different angles. Boom, boom, boom. One after another. It was like genius. 15-minute intervals. One load out. One load out. One load out.
Oh, God.
It happened one right after another. Not at the same time.
Oh, my God.
Why not at the same time?
They don't want to come at the same time. They had to come right after each other. They didn't have any room.
Okay.
They were great. Their timing was great. And hitting you right between the eyes every single time. Boom. Because they know a Patriot never misses. Expert shots. Exploding. And by the way, the word is obliteration. And you know what they had? They had a mess.
I bet.
The whole bed is very wet.
Gross.
Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And just to finish.
I don't need to hear about you finishing.
To the victim.
What?
To the winner belong the spoils.
Excuse me?
Bye-bye.
Oh, my God.
Donald, Christian over
Oh, my God.
That's your president.
Jeff doesn't sell every time.
That's your president. Oh, my God. Holy shit. How come everything he says sounds dirty,
disgusting,
sexual, sadistic, masochistic? Yeah.
Because that's who he is.
They got to come one after the other. Boom, boom. Hit you between the eyes. Just like,
oh,
whoa.
My God.
Dude, tone it down. This is a press conference of the president of the United States. This isn't a fucking soft porn movie on Skinamax.
She's so brilliant. Maggie, thank you.
Yes, Maggie Reed. Oh God. Oh God, she's so good.
Before she was doing this, she's a speech therapist, which is an admirable profession.
Yeah.
So if anybody could pick apart his fucking lingo and put it into a montage like that, is
yeah.
you know, her trade coming into other useful means. You know, she's learned to use her trade in a whole nother way.
In my opinion,
brilliant.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think that comedians, real comedians, really good comedians, are wordsmiths. I mean, what are the 7 words, Benny?
Absolutely. Shit, piss, cunt, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
Yep, there you go.
Tits don't even belong on the list. If I recall correctly.
Yeah, George Carlin. I mean, George Carlin was, in my opinion, a wordsmith.
He was a prophet.
And yes, and I don't even know. You want to talk about religion? Now that's my religion. That motherfucker called all this shit
everything
out. All of
everything. Every fucking bit of it.
Yeah.
We miss you, George.
And you ain't in it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, we're fixing to disband the big club.
Well,
the big club is going to cease to be.
I think the big club is actually really small. It's just a bunch of fucking billionaires who like to fuck children. Because they're all sadistic sons of bitches who got to get their rocks off somehow because, you know, I don't know. I don't even get it. If you have fuck you money, then how come you can't just say fuck you to all these people and be like, no, I'm going to roll my own way. I don't need to roll with you people because you people are fucking weird and you're sadistic.
And sick and sadistic and twisted.
Yeah, I don't want to roll with you, man. If you got fuck you money, why can't you just say fuck you and walk away and be like, give your money to charities?
Yeah. How about helping the victims with some of that money?
Yeah.
And giving them proper burials? And how about giving the survivors some of that money? Because they deserve to be comfortable in the rest of their life because it was technically stolen from them.
Yeah.
See?
And there's people whose lives who've been stolen, like Virginia Giuffre and a bunch of other victims, because they're not the survivors anymore. They're victims now.
That's right.
And you're going to tell me that was an accident? You're going to tell me she offed herself after putting a video out saying she wasn't going to off herself and that she's not suicidal? Really? You're going to tell me that? I don't fucking believe it for 2 fucking seconds.
So fucked up. These people are so fucked up.
Yeah.
Did you notice a powerful and obnoxious odor of mendacity in this room?
I know some really seriously fucked up rich white people. That's the one.
I know a lot of rich, white, fucked up people.
That's right. I know, yeah.
We're fixing to make them pay their
fair share. Well, I hope. I fucking hope. All right, let's play our JD Milo, his take on this. He's like, oh, something's coming out. And sure enough, like 10 minutes later, we found out about this other chick.
Melania needs to address the nation? Oh, okay, what's up?
I never been friends with Epstein. I never had a relationship with Epstein. I am not Epstein's victim. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims.
She's clearly trying to get ahead of whatever story is going to be coming out, which you know I'll be covering. She's telling the truth about one thing. She wasn't a victim of Epstein's. She was a full-grown woman when she boarded Lolita Express many times. And it's been reported for many years by multiple sources that she was with Epstein first, before Trump. Oh, and remember that amazing and enlightening documentary she did? You know who directed it? Brett Ratner. You know who Brett Ratner is? Besides being littered all over the Epstein files, he's a known and reported sexual predator with many women who have accused him of horrific acts for over a decade now. She knew that, he knew that, and this was hush money. Don't worry, I have a longer episode dedicated to this whole thing.
That's our friend JD Milo, so go over and check out his longer episodes because, you know, he does deep dives too. And I'm all for this shit. I love all these people who've not given up on the Epstein files, not gotten distracted for the fucking war.
Not for a minute. They're staying on fucking task. They understand the assignment. We understand the assignment. We will never let the fucking Epstein files shut her out of the fucking limelight. They're always going to be front and center until these motherfuckers are held accountable.
So just.
Oh, Tony's got a Tizzy ENT video he wants to share with us.
Tizzy!
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 Just to recap, the Epstein files were a giant mess for Trump and his administration. They weren't going away. Everything they tried to do to just appease the people and give them crumbs didn't work, and they were digging their hole deeper and making themselves look guiltier. And it got so bad that in desperation, I believe, Donald Trump started a war in Iran, hoping that that would shift headlines away from Epstein. And it worked. Epstein is buried back page at best. Except now, the war in Iran is going terribly for him. We're not seeing a lot of it in the U.S. press, but journalists like in Israel are reporting that the U.S. suffers major losses. We've had bases and encampments taken out. We had to flee them, and Iran just moved in and looted them. Donald Trump panicking and threatening war crimes as a result of complete bluff, something he wasn't going to be able to pull off. And then the ceasefire that Netanyahu negotiated, not Donald Trump, and a ceasefire that led to turning the Strait of Hormuz from free passage into ships being charged upwards of $2 million to go through. That's not a victory. Apparently things have gotten so bad in Iran that they need a distraction from that. So what can they do? They could talk about the Epstein files. Melania's like, this is bad. I must talk about Epstein's. I mean, either that or she sees him as weak and figured this is her moment to strike, because her encouraging, the victims to testify under oath and to give statements that are a matter of record could not go well for someone, in particular her husband. And still, she was like, we should do that. We should. And then he just panicked. He spun out. And his latest move, it looks like, is just to accuse a bunch of his supporters of not being supporters of him so that they start talking back and the press starts talking about that. This isn't rats fleeing the ship. This is rats consuming each other. Everyone pop some popcorn, because these M. Night Shyamalan twists, they're getting good.
M. Night Shyamalan twists.
Yeah.
See, it's so comforting to know that we're not the only ones who feel like we're living in a fucking reality show or some horror movie or,
Even his whole, I'm going to obliterate the whole country, tune in at 8. Tune in at 8 p.m. to see and watch me obliterate the whole country.
This is
how
we've always announced we're coming in.
Yeah, that's what we did on D-Day, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? We totally announced it.
I use PayPal to buy this.
Oh my God. I can't with this motherfucker. Thank you, Tizzy. Because, confirmation is confirmation. And I know, our reality has been so fucking distorted by this cocksucker and his unrealistic fucking lifestyle, his nightmare of a lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay. Here's Brian Tyler Cohen.
I gotta stop knitting my eyebrows together. I'm gonna get furrows like nobody's business. So hard.
Melania tries to position herself as an advocate for the Epstein survivors, but those survivors had some choice words in response. This is just another day. By now, everyone has seen Melania's address to the nation about Epstein, saying that the survivors should be allowed to come forward and testify. But now Epstein's survivors have issued a response. Survivors have already shown extraordinary courage by coming forward, filing reports, and giving testimony. Asking more of them now is a deflection of responsibility, not justice. First Lady Melania Trump is now shifting the burden onto survivors under politicized conditions that protect those with power. It also diverts attention from Pam Bondi. Good for them. And I have to say, this is all pretty wild, mostly because it's rare that someone with the last name Trump is asking women to speak more. But how did we even get here? Today was pretty much feeling like all others, sitting around waiting for our current president to stub his toe and once again threaten to commit war crimes. But then this happened.
Good afternoon. The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
I'm gonna be honest here. I can't tell which one of us just woke up from a coma. Are there new assertions about Melania and Epstein that I didn't know about? Or did she just wake up to discover that she's in a bunch of pictures with the pedophile? Part of me feels like the next words out of Melania's mouth are gonna be, also, I would like to congratulate Taylor and Travis on their engagement, as well as welcome Katy Perry back from space. But let's just hear her out.
The individuals lying about me are devoid of ethical standards, humility, and respect.
Standards.
I do not object
humility
to their
and
ignorance,
respect. Bitch, you got
but
none of
rather,
that.
I reject their mean-spirited attempts to defame my reputation.
I hate to say it, but this type of
Honey,
rhetoric is a little underwhelming coming
what
from someone with the last name Trump. You want the lies to stop? Don't defame my reputation? Where's that special Trump touch?
Wow.
How about if the low-life scumbags perpetrating these lies don't cut it out in the next 24 hours?
A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Insane.
How about that?
It's so insane. Honey, you got no respect. You got no humility. You're out there. Your whole fucking movie was you prancing around in a new fucking outfit, walking from room to room.
Reputation.
What reputation?
It's a reputation.
You're a whore. And everybody fucking knows it.
Yeah, that's your reputation. And you picked it. At a very young age, I might add.
Yeah. So here's AG. Here's AG. That video is longer, but it's like 10 minutes long, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. But AG has got a legal stance on this. And I mean, she's right because we've seen it in the Epstein files ourselves, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the Epstein files have kind of been out of the news. So why would, apropos of nothing, this administration send the First Lady out to talk about her relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell for no reason? Why put the Epstein files back in the news for like seemingly no reason whatsoever? Well, let me put my tinfoil hat on here for a second. I think it might have something to do with Ghislaine Maxwell. If you'll remember, about a week before or right around the time Todd Blanche moved Ghislaine Maxwell to a low security camp, waived her sex offender status. Right around that time, the Wall Street Journal had put out a couple of stories about the birthday book and that disgusting drawing of seemingly a young woman with a poem about our secrets or whatever. And then later on, we saw that when the DOJ had said they were done releasing Epstein files, but then they released another batch. And that was like the most damning stuff to Donald Trump, like all those tips, anonymous tips, those tips that came in through the FBI tip line, and some more of the FBI 302s. All of that stuff had Ghislaine Maxwell Bates stamps numbers on it, meaning it came from Ghislaine Maxwell's discovery in her case. And now, today, Melania Trump, again, apropos of nothing, is going out on television in a press conference saying, denying pictures of her that you might see are, real. They're probably fake. And that her relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell was just one email. And it was nothing. It was just this one little thing. Maybe Ghislaine Maxwell is threatening to leak some stuff that she has in order to get a pardon. I'm not sure. But it is very weird, and we should keep an eye on seeing whether the DOJ decides to release some more stuff, or whether somebody else, maybe the Epstein estate, releases some more stuff, or whether
Epstein estate's been real quiet.
They tend to do that on the weekends, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's just really fishy to me that she would go out and purposefully put the Epstein files back in the news without a reason.
And Jim the Geek in our chat said, because it's so respectable to pose naked on the wing of a jet. And I was like, how you've got no humility. How are those pictures fake, honey? How are those? We've seen you naked before there was AI. There's naked pictures of you. There's a whole spread of you in GQ magazine, barely fucking dressed. And I think it was on the Lolita Express, if I'm not mistaken. But
we all know what it looks like.
Yeah, you're the only fucking hoe bitch first lady we've ever had naked pictures of. And you're going to go out there and you're going to talk about having character.
And we're insulted and embarrassed by it. Humiliated that our fucking first lady is a porn star.
Yeah. She was a model.
Oh, she's a model. I'm sorry.
Model. And I love all these horrible, people who, the horrible Melania impressions, because it's very hard to do her, because that bitch can't speak English, let alone 7 fucking other languages. How's she been here for all this fucking time, since the fucking 90s, and she can't speak better fucking English than that? How come MAGA's not freaking out that she can't speak English?
Yeah.
When she says tribal instead of trivial.
Because they hear an exotic woman speaking to them. One of their exotic women that, they wish they had on their arm because she's so exotic. They don't hear anything. They see. When they look at her, they see meat.
It's like they're just watching, what's her name's, Caroline Leavitt's fucking lips, because Donald told them, just look at her lip, watch her lips, watch her lips.
Yeah.
Like a fucking fish.
Because that's what he does.
It's fucking weird. You're all weird.
It's disgusting. They're all disgusting. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Diane.
I can speak Spanish better than she can speak English, from Christina. I bet.
I can speak English better than she can speak English, and I don't speak English very well. I barely bounce by with what I got. So, yeah.
Yeah, a mouth like a machine. Oh, my God, it's so gross. Oh, God, it's so gross.
That's what it was.
It's fucking gross.
I'm sorry. Okay, asshole. I'm sorry.
Even if he did that, if he did the monicum of that, will you get me one, please? If he did a monicum of like, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Oh my God.
Even if he was a screaming little bitch about
people. Oh, they're so gross. They're so gross. They're so gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was growing up, there weren't that many gross people. There were a couple of them.
Well, I think they were all underground, and they weren't front news.
And they didn't hang together.
Yeah.
They were like peppered in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, peppered
and
throughout.
We always just kind of felt sorry for them, but come on now.
There's always been bad people in our society. There's always been bad people in our society.
I know.
The
But
difference
this is an epidemic.
The internet has connected them all together.
At many great proportions. It's an epidemic. We're going to need universal health care to help these people sort their motherfucking heads out, if that's at all possible.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Listen, if there's any magas out there listening, we don't mind if you need mental help, because sometimes somebody needs mental help, and it's okay.
Just listen to Gunny's show. When you listen to Gunny Speaks Out show, oh my God. I was listening to his show the other day, and he had somebody, he wants to, debate maggots. And so, so he asked them to come on and debate them and blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you what, they're all compulsive liars. They're all absolutely fucking dumber than a fucking box of rocks. No fucking offense to a box of rocks. I was listening to his show the other day, and he had some. I mean, seriously, I was kind of floored at listening to these people talk. And it's amazing listening to these fucking people talk when you're just like, my jaw's on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
you know,
what the hell are you talking about?
Did y'all ever see that movie They Live with Roddy Piper?
Tony said it's one of his favorites. I don't know about it.
Dude, that's we're living in that right now. That's where Obey came from. We all need dinky blockers, right, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, that's where the Obey sticker came from?
Yeah.
Okay. I know
you gotta watch the movie, Diane. You'll really enjoy it because you'll see the similarities of what's happening. And this movie was done. When was it done, Tony? Like 78? No, 80? 88 or
well, why don't you look it up so we know?
He's got the.
He's like, that's what I'm fucking doing. Oh my god. 88.
88. Holy shit! My time thinker is all fucked up.
My time thinker.
What is it called?
They Live.
Okay, They Live. Yeah, buddy. It's quite crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. So,
what's your opinion on it, Johnny? You think it kind of reflects what's happening? Yes. You know, yes. In this day and age.
Yes.
He said
yes. Okay. Thank you for being heard.
Tony lost his virginity.
Wait, what? Yeah, what did he say? The year Tony lost his virginity? Oh my god. He's like, no, I would have been 12.
Call from Ellie Osher. To accept.
Not quite. Ellie Osher, thanks for calling in. We got two people calling in at the same time.
Hey, Dan, Benny. Hey, everybody. Oh, man.
Hey,
yeah, They Live is a good. They Live is a good movie. Actually, my half brothers like that movie better than I do.
Call from Super Saint. To accept.
Oh shit!
One.
I think Tony's like, oh shit. He just hung up on everybody.
Oh. You can't call at the same time.
I know. On accident, he hung up on Super Saint and Ellie Osher calling in at the same time.
Ah, jeez.
Oh my god. You know, the same rules apply. You know, can we get the first hour without phone calls? And then, I mean, even though we're already an hour in, but, you know, Super Saint's now called twice now.
To accept.
All right. Super Saint, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to tell you something funny that happened to me this week. I've been up to good trouble and making fuckery for my representative, you know, because they've been off. And I've been doing a lot of chalk art in front of his representative's door, which is right around the corner from me. And I've been doing it in the evening, and I've been alternating my walrus suit and my clown outfit. Well, my car broke down in the parking lot that night. This was on Wednesday night. And so it was stuck there, and I had to use my walker and get back home. That's the middle of the night. So I finally got my car towed yesterday out of that parking lot. But luckily, it's like one of those like mini, type of shopping centers. So, but people got to see the 21st Century Suffragette sticker on the back of my car.
There you go. There you go.
So anyway, I thought that was something funny that got to happen when you're making good trouble.
Yeah, I don't like that you had to get home with your walker in the middle of the night. I don't like that part of the story. That's the part I don't like.
Well,
I'm glad you were close to home.
I do carry weapons.
Yeah, she's got a clown outfit and a walrus outfit.
Yes, I got others though. I've got a priest outfit. I've got angel outfit. I've got I've even got a nun's outfit. I've got many outfits that I wear.
No handmaids outfit.
I'm in the middle of sewing mine right now.
You can sew?
I thought you already had one.
Yeah.
Fuck, you can sew? I'm so jealous. I wish I could sew.
Yeah,
Thanks for calling in, Super Saint.
All right, love y'all. Get
Love
up
you
to
too.
good trouble, no matter what it is, even if it's a little thing.
Yeah. Just
Yes,
like
love y'all.
love you too.
Take
See
care.
ya.
Now I'm getting my car fixed though.
Okay.
Y'all take care.
You too. Bye. Crystal CNY said, "I will send you to Jesus," in like with a little asterisk saying, "Throw slippers at
I will
Choney."
send you to Jesus.
Throw slippers at Choney.
I will send you to Jesus.
Pull off my checklist.
I know. I know.
Oh shit!
You sent who that drop? Oh, you sent her via email. Via email, he sent you the drop just so he can torment you with it. She wants it as a ringtone? Yeah. No shit.
I will send you to Jesus. I will send you to Jesus.
That's a great read. That would make a great ringtone.
I sure did. She's laughing. Oh my god, it's so funny.
That's right.
Can you imagine? You're like standing in the line at the grocery store, and your phone's ringing, and it goes,
I will send you to Jesus.
"I will send you to Jesus," over and over and over.
I will send you to Jesus. I will send you to Jesus.
And you're like, ah, shit, it's in the bottom of my purse. You're trying to find it. Everybody's looking at you funny.
To Jesus. I will send you to Jesus.
Oh, Jan Morgan, I'm so glad you have so much fun here because that's what we want.
Oh my god!
You know, it's like Jesus. You know, the shit that we're going through right now ain't fun. But, you know, we can have fun along the way. They're not going to steal my fucking joy, God damn it. You know? I'm going to laugh at these motherfuckers all the way until they're fucking total demise.
That's right.
We don't have long for Trump to pull his dick out of this beehive. That ain't the way the world works, sweetheart.
Yeah, no. Sure enough ain't. Oh.
We don't have long. Play that again.
We don't have long for Trump to pull his dick out of this beehive.
Alex Jones! Alex! Where you been? Where you been, you fucking idiot?
Oh my god.
Wouldn't have long before Trump needs to pull his dick out of this beehive.
Oh, shit.
Meaning he stuck his dick into a beehive.
Yes, he sure did. Maybe this will be the last place he stuck his dick that it shouldn't have been. How about that?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Sounds familiar.
President.
Like he sticks his dick in other things that he should never stick his dick in. Like a beehive and little girls and little boys and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
You know?
Motherfucker. I can't wait. I can't wait for the shoe to it's slowly falling to the floor. And it's going to make that subtle noise of it hitting the floor. It's not going to hit hard.
L.E. Osher.
It's going to hit softly. But when it does, it's going to make an earth-shattering kaboom.
Olga said, "Don't yuck his yum." Let a kid keep sticking his dick into a beehive. Eliosha, go ahead, honey.
Hey, everybody. So, and then of course all the cuts from the awful one big beautiful bill, as they call it, because they were jealous of the Build Back Better from Biden. I'm knowing plenty of disabled people now that don't have their services anymore, and local people that are taking all day just to get an appointment. They're not being seen to help their jaw or anything else that's swollen.
Well, listen, it's not going to get better.
No.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Oh yeah,
expect it.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it like this December when a whole bunch of fucking more medical treatments or whatever, insurance or whatever gets cut again this December?
Well, if
after the election,
Yeah, if everybody votes for Democrats,
Yes.
we could stop that.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the other thing, because I've been trying to type more positive things into social media, you know? And democracy is practice and power. Just because you don't get everything you want in one day doesn't mean you give up. That's the whole point of life, right, ladies?
Yep.
Right, Benny Loco?
That's exactly right.
You don't.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this isn't Aladdin or Santa Claus. You have to work for things in this life. Everybody does. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. Unfortunately, MAGA doesn't seem to understand that.
Mm-mm.
Trump seems to think, or Dinky seems to think, that he'll be president for 25 years. Thank God he didn't exercise. Thank God he didn't have a good diet. We'd be putting up with more of this nonsense. And even more than it already is.
Yeah. So.
So. Anyway, so you know, I'm just trying to do my best and trying to stream and, you know, trying to help people. I'm sorry that the podcasts or the Zooms haven't taken off. It seems to take a lot of drivers to fix the Zooms. And I'm not like Tony that I don't know how to put it in the Twitch streaming. I haven't read up on that yet because I've been so busy with everything else.
Right. Well, Ellie, you're kind of cutting in and out, so thank you so much for calling in, sweetie.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So, yeah, there's going to be a lot more medical fucking issues coming up. Ellie Osher's calling back. No. So a lot of fucking, there's going to be a lot of fucking shenanigans, you guys. That's why we've got to fucking win the midterms.
Mm-hmm. Got to motivate people who you know are not motivated to vote.
Yeah.
Those are the people we're reaching out to. You know, people who have been disenfranchised for good reason, not for no reason at all. They're disenfranchised just like the rest of us are.
Yeah.
Because we fucking all deserve better. And they've done nothing but take and take and take and take and take. Now they're trying to fucking just take our lives right away. Take away your health care, take away your ability for fucking housing, buy food. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking
they're
break.
hitting everything.
Hey,
they're
MAGA,
hitting your mortgage. You can't buy a car. You
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's right. Hey, MAGA, you're in this fucking barrel with the people that you owned. You're in this barrel too.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy the fucking shit stew you brewed up. But you better fucking be out there to help make a change.
Jesse the Butt.
Jesse the Butt.
Jesse the Butt.
Jesse
hello.
the Butt. What's going on? Thanks for calling in. First time caller. Yeah?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I've been watching for a while. A couple people brought me over here.
Thank you so much for joining us. What's going on, man?
Nothing. I just wanted to introduce myself. Say hello to everyone.
Well, yeah. You say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. Jesse, you got any words? If you had one thing to say to Dinky, if he was sitting in front of you right now, what the fuck would you say to him?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know. Too many things I would want to say. I would probably start with, who's Bubba?
Who's Bubba? Yes. Who is Bubba? I really want to fucking know who the fuck Bubba is.
It's genuinely been racking my brain for a while. Not like it truly matters at this point.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. It's insignificant because.
Well, it seems like somebody important. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. You know, everybody
Your guess
on
is
that
as good as
motherfucking
mine.
list is somebody important, right?
Well, Jesse, where are you from?
I live about 30 minutes north of Lindsay.
In Oklahoma.
Yep.
Wow. Cool.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Goodness. It is wild over here.
My
Absolutely
condolences.
wild.
So you're a red dot. I mean, you're a blue dot in a red state.
Yes.
Fix your
Blue
mouth,
dot red
Diane.
state.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Trump flags come down?
Slowly but surely, yes. Now, there are still plenty of people and businesses that wave it,
Businesses.
Yeah, there are companies out here that have it by the U.S. flag.
Ugh,
Crazy.
that would irritate me, and I would boycott those fucking businesses hardcore.
Yeah, you generally find your areas where you can be safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are plenty of good people here.
Yeah. Did he cut out?
What? No, I'm here.
Oh, you got plenty of good people there. Yeah. Well, you got Lindsay and you've got IHIP. The ladies from IHIP. And now you.
Yeah.
You're all blue dots over there, so it can't be all bad.
I know there's a bunch more you out there, but the bunch more you out there need to touch bases with those people who don't do politics or are just too busy or, I don't know who I like. I don't listen.
Yeah, bullcrap. Get involved.
You're fixing to lose the benefit of that.
Yeah. Fiscally responsible. They say, oh, I like a Republican because they're fiscally responsible. You're like, fuck you, bitch. It's fucking for our deficit's $40 trillion. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like you have all the talking points at your fingertips to like go out there. You need a dinky shirt and you need to go out in public, like Benny does. Stirs up a lot of shit.
You have to educate people because you have to make them want to listen.
Yeah, too many of them
everything.
don't though. That's the problem. Like you can throw evidence and facts their way, and they just close their minds off to reason. They don't want to hear it.
Well, you have to make them think. Make them think. Don't let them get away with whataboutisms. Well, what about? No. We're talking about this, and I asked you a question,
reality here.
And you need to answer it. Yes or no. Don't give them any fucking leeway. That's my. I've been watching all these debaters, and I'm like, yeah, they're great. Don't. No. You can't obfuscate your way out of this one. Yeah. Defend it.
It's a process.
Yeah. Anyway, Jesse the Butt, thank you so much for calling in.
Absolutely.
New caller. I hope you do it soon.
Yeah.
I hope you do it again soon.
Okay, sure.
All right. Take care.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Suffragettes and gents.
Suffragettes and gents. Yeah. I love it.
When I saw Jesse the Butt show up in chat, I giggled at his name.
I know. It's funny. Jesse the Ventura. Jesse the body. What?
Jesse the body Ventura.
Jesse the body Ventura. Jesse the butt. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's some people's handles like Epstein Files. I love whoever named themselves Epstein Files because whoever you are, you're fucking brilliant, and I see you in other people's chats, and I fucking love it.
I try to leave comments on other people's comments when they comment on a video if I see them in the chat from other chats that I know. Yeah, if I try.
Yeah,
because I'll read the comments until the video is over.
Yeah,
and when the video's over, I'm done reading the comments. If I see somebody who I know has left a comment, their comment. Because we're both right there feeding the algorithm.
Yeah. All right. I got more Christina Talks. What's it called? What's her thing called now? All right. Her handle's changed.
It says Christina Talks.
Oh, it says Christina Talks still, but I think she had to change it on TikTok.
She got it back.
Maybe she got it back.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
And Tiki Takis.
Well,
Trump talk.
and
Well,
welcome to another day in the United States of the elite pedos playing in your face. And their host, too, like the mail-order maiden Melania, who came out and released a statement out of nowhere today about her connection to Jeffrey and the Jezebel Ghislaine. Yes, baby, she stood up there and said that she was never friends with Ghislaine or Jeffrey.
It's so
she
funny.
only knew them because the circles that they ran in, and they would bump into each other at parties. She claims that she never knew Jeffrey or Ghislaine prior to 2000, baby. That famous photo that circulates on the internet was at a party in 2000, honey. She claims that she's not mentioned in the files anywhere, that she knows nothing of Jeffrey's crimes whatsoever. But in the same breath, she says that Congress should allow the survivors of Jeffrey to testify because other men were involved.
God, she's so dumb.
How do you not know anything, but at the same time, no other men were involved?
Yeah.
Baby, two things can be true at once, but not contradictory things, okay? And for this not knowing Jeffrey, only having meeting him at parties and not being friends, well, this email that's in the files that she claims she's not in, she's in several emails, by the way. Lots of them.
Yeah.
Well, for somebody who's not friends with them, this sure does seem like a friendly message to me, the one you sent to the Jezebel Ghislaine. That's right. You said, "Dear G, how are you? Nice story about J.E. in the NY Mag. You look great on that picture. I know you're very busy flying all over the world. How was Palm Beach? I can't wait to go down there. Give me a call when you're back in New York. Have a great time. Love, Melania." And the Jezebel Ghislaine replies back, "Sweet pea, thank you for your message. Actually, our plans changed again, and now I'm on my way back to New York. I leave again on Friday, so I still do not think I have time to come see you, sadly. I will try to call, though. Keep well, Ghislaine." For somebody who's not friends, that's a very, very friendly email. You know what I mean? That's not an email you send to somebody who's just acquaintance that you only run into at a party, boo. I mean, you were trying to set up a day together to hang out with your not-so-close friends. There's more. Let me pause, baby, and we'll get back to the mail-order whore.
Yeah.
What about this one, honey?
This one.
In 2019, when apparently you didn't know Jeffrey or the Jezebel Ghislaine. And the name is redacted here, but it's quite clear that you and Jeffrey and Daddy too and Mr. Summers and Jonathan Farkas, baby, were speaking with each other April 21st of 2019.
Ouch.
There was a phone call, you see. Yeah, from Jeffrey to your daddy, where you were talking, you know. Baby. Sorry. There's another email as well. There's lots of emails, baby. There's lots. There's even one with several redactions where we're not allowed to know who it came from. Yes, baby, we don't know who was doing it. Let me dig it up and I'll read it to you because it's interesting, to say the least, for somebody who had never met Jeffrey. November 9th, 2016. From who? We don't know. The DOJ redacted the name. By the way of, forward to another redacted name, and then landed at Jeffrey's email, boo. I simply cannot believe this victory. No one called it. We all thought she'd win. You must be so happy, though. Jeffrey was very happy that the big backbone spur Biff Diddy B, the pedo-in-chief, became president, honey, because Jeffrey got a front row seat to craft up policy via the way of Out on Bell Steve Bannon. We have an email that verifies that too, how there was a meeting with Jeffrey and some of those cabinet members in the orange hoe. But anyway, this guy, whoever he is that was redacted by the DOJ, says, "I remember flying back with Donald on his plane the first weekend I went to visit you and him in Florida. You know, it was that weekend when we were all together and he had met Melania, baby, and he kept coming out of the bedroom and saying, wow, what a hot piece of ass. Yeah, that was nuts. Anyway, hope you're enjoying Saudi today. So, he was remembering.
Yeah.
Back on that day when he came back on that plane with Daddy and was hanging out with Jeffrey and Daddy and the mail order maid Melania. And apparently she was tricked out in the bed, and Daddy, in between breaks to take that blue pill and wipe the sweat off of his head, was coming out of the room and bragging to both Jeffrey and whoever this redacted dude is how she was a hot piece of ass. Oh my. Oh, fucking my.
Right?
Another lie. Another lie. But they want you to believe that none of this is true, baby. None of the photos you viewed, none of the testimony to, none of it. It's all just fake, you see, in their attempts to protect that one fat back pedo.
I get it.
In their attempts to protect one adjudicated rapist, 34-time convicted felon fraudster, baby. All the other elite pedos get to walk free.
It's insane.
But Melania, baby, you shouldn't let other people craft up what you're going to get out in front of the American people to say. You'd be better off just telling the fucking truth today.
Ouch. Ouch. There's so much in this.
Yeah.
See how much it's boiled up? It's boiled up
yeah.
court cases and what Ghislaine knows. It's fucking brought up what Michael Wolff has said, right? It has brought up all the shit in the fucking emails. There might not say her name in there, but when it says we visited you and Melania and we saw you coming out to say what a hot piece of ass she was back in the fucking 90s. I didn't know him.
Yeah.
I didn't know him. I'm no victim. I'm no witness.
I never met him.
I'm not convinced. I don't know the difference because I'm a fucking moron.
Ooh.
If she could speak 7 languages, don't you think she would know the difference between convinced and convicted?
Don't you think that English would be one of them?
Motherfuck.
She's been here, longer. Longer than she should have been.
She just stuck her dick in a fucking hornet's nest now.
Yeah, yes, she did. Oh, well.
We don't have long for Trump to pull his dick out of this beehive.
Maybe that's Melania and all the other chicks and little boys that you diddled. You fucking weirdos. So, I've, just about had enough of her and all her horse shit. But there's so much more. Yeah. Tell me you're guilty without telling me. Tell me you're guilty without telling me you're guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, just all the pardons things and just the pardons alone. I can't remember who it was that I watched today. They listed, I think it was Mike and Adam Mockler, right? And he went, here's all the people he's pardoned: the 1,600, J6ers, the cocaine dealer, the fucking
criminals.
Crypto fucking dude, the Chrisleys who were the reality TV stars. You know what I mean? Like, just a list. I've never heard that whole list put together. And when you put that whole list together, you're just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, no.
The corruption. And Dinky's selling these pardons. We know that because of Rudy Giuliani just, selling that shit, $2 million a pop.
$2 million a pop. Price has probably gone up. It's
Everything's
probably $5 million.
Mike
a pop
Nellis,
now.
thank you. Mike Nellis and Adam Mockler today. Christina, yes, thank you. You must have seen the same thing I did. Yeah, it was epic. And I was like, holy shit. I listen to a lot of stuff while I'm in my greenhouse, and I listen to long form stuff in there, and I'm like, God damn, like the one that was between Politics Girl and Monty Monty Mater Monty Mater. Oh my
I
God,
just call him Monty.
that was fucking epic video too. We don't have an hour to fucking share it with you. But just people are putting out some great content. You know, we here at the 21st Century Suffragettes, you know, we try to have a lot more fun than we do try to be like serious about politics and serious about reporting the news. I want to pick on fucking Melania. Let's pick on that scab. Let's pick on the scab of the fucking Epstein files because, you know, it's been on the fucking news for like a month. So let's open up that goddamn wound again and start spreading it fucking everywhere. Let people fucking know. That's why I give you the names of the content creators so you can go find them yourself and go on social media and spread it everywhere. You know, we have to be the pollinators that we
pollinate.
Yes, pollinate. Pollinate it everywhere.
Pollinate is important on YouTube.
Yeah.
It really is. Be the bee.
Yeah. Yeah, Amanda Ungaro. Okay, but this is on, I think this is on, see, I don't have X anymore. I don't have TikTok. I don't know what platform she's on. But this is it's Amanda and then Ungaro. And she's the one who's calling out Amanda or Melania. I mean, I was around you for 20 years. You knew I was inside ICE. You knew, and you know what hurts after all this time. I stayed close to your family, your mother, your father, not because of you, but because of them at events, and everything else. So shut your mouth when speaking about me because I will expose everything I know. That was April 28th, 2026. This is before the emails or the texts or whatever they are that Megan was talking about. So she is ready to fucking explode. Can you imagine Yeah. These survivors out there have had it. They're like, fuck you, fuck the DOJ, fuck Dinkies. You know, they're all protecting it. It's clear. It's obvious.
Yeah. So obvious.
You couldn't be more fucking blatant and obvious that you're protecting fucking pedophiles right now.
And criminals. Just letting criminals out. Fucking willy-nilly, giving them pardons.
And most of them have reoffended.
Criminals.
Like the J6ers.
For heinous crimes against children as well.
Thank you, Nina, for doing that. Yeah, put up Politics Girl so you guys can watch that thing with her and Monty Mater. It's like fucking epic. And I learned so much. You know, that's the thing too, is like I really like it when I learn something from spending my time listening to podcasts. Not this, it's a disaster and I've got the proof and blah blah, and they tell you nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I fucking hate that bullshit. Same thing with, some content creators. Oh, he's dying. He's dying today. He's dying today. He's dying today. He's dying today. Is he dying more? We're all dying more and more every fucking day, you idiots. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? When he really does die, nobody's going to look at your video because nobody's going to believe it.
That's right. Just saying.
Okay, so this is this is Pearl Mania, and Tony doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just, this is a cold, this is a blind
viewing.
This is a blind viewing. No clue. We trust him though. He's a good cat.
Yes, implicitly.
He's a good cat.
Thumbs up, Tony.
He's a good cat.
Hit the goddamn thumbs up.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that international governments keep calling our president I can't say that word, by the way. I can't insert word there because if I insert that word, then this video will get taken down. But it keeps happening over and over and over again. The international governments keep making statements and posting videos calling our president to the point where yesterday, the president's wife randomly called a press conference, and she walked out into a microphone and she says, I had nothing to do with my husband's best friend. Don't ignore those pictures. I had nothing to know about the... It's constant. It's constant. And you can tell that it matters because the president can't seem to fucking handle it. He's sitting in a half-dilapidated White House that he himself has torn down, and he started immediately attacking Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and Haitians again. Remember they're eating the dogs and cats? Do you remember that? Do you remember when he was like, they're eating the dogs and the cats? Well, now he's posting videos of people that he's claiming are Haitian, literally murdering people. And it's not AI. It's not AI. He just found a real video of a woman being murdered with a hammer in a Florida parking lot. And he was like, we got to do something about this. Don't talk about anyone accusing me of being a... We got to do something about this man who's already been arrested. Like, what are we... It's Friday, right? It's Friday. It's the weekend. Okay. Oh, that means he's going to restart the war. No, I...
Restart the war. Extracting the Epstein files. We're going to go back and forth. How about just somebody stop him? 23 Republicans can stop his ass right now. If anybody would grow a fucking pair. So, okay, he's got another one. Well, I wanted to play this too because this blew up in our text chain today, and I was like, you know what? This shit needs to stop. What? Oh, okay. He needs more time. Okay, go.
Rather be represented by Hassan Piker than John Fetterman as a Democrat. As a Democrat, there's a lot of talk right now in the Democratic Party about the future of it. There's some discourse, if you will. There's been articles. There's been things. 30 days now, this shit keeps churning. They keep bringing up Hassan Piker. Got to keep him at arm's length. Can't let a candidate near him. Shouldn't listen to him. But here's the part that's been driving me crazy. I am currently being represented by John Fetterman. He is the senator for Pennsylvania, the Democratic senator for Pennsylvania. And every complaint that I've read, that I've seen in an article about Hassan Piker, I have about John Fetterman. They'll say, Hassan Piker, he's talked shit on Democrats and Democratic policies. Yeah, man, so is John Fetterman. Every night. John Fetterman goes on Fox News. Every fucking night. He's on there more often than Sean Hannity. I think at this point, he's basically a sub-host of that fucking show. He goes on there, and what does he do? Yeah. He complains about Democrats, Democratic politicians, Democratic voters, policies, strategies, communications, any of those things. John Fetterman's on there fucking complaining. And I don't hear anything from the bulwark about that shit. Oh, Hassan Piker, he went to Cuba and he wore an expensive shirt. All right. John Fetterman flew down to Mar-a-Lago and he wore a performative hoodie. Bitch, it's the same shit. Oh, Hassan Piker, he interviewed somebody from a war overseas. Okay, John Fetterman put on a suit and tie for the first time in his life to meet a fucking war criminal, to shake his hand, tell him how much he fucking loved him, and then accept a trophy in commemoration of a fucking war crime that John Fetterman helped fucking fund with his votes that everyone fucking hates. The future of the Democratic Party is in flux right now. It's in flux. Are we going to keep following people like the literally brain damaged John Fetterman? Or are we going to have room to hear other voices that happen to be better at search engine optimization, YouTube titles, Twitch analytics, and other different ways to be able to meet voters? Because I'm telling you right now, the only people John Fetterman is speaking to is Sean Hannity and Donald Trump. That's it. So where's your future, Democrats?
Well, we've had these Democrats who turn, and they turned their turncoats. How many during the first administration did we see run as Democrats, and then as soon as they get in, they're like, oh, I'm a Republican. I want to say there was like 10. And then we had like...
That's why, listen, you have to look at their history. You know, what have they done? How have they voted? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then we have fucking assholes like Mnuchin, or not Mnuchin, the chick with the fucking tutu.
Cinema. Mansion.
Yeah, who's got a fucking Lamborghini and a goddamn yacht. I mean, you know. You got Micro Johnson doesn't have a fucking bank account. It's just weirdo shit like that. You guys are fucking weird. And why do you switch places? Why can't you just be, you can't just run as a Republican? Oh, because you wouldn't win in a Democratic state, a Democratic run. Because, fool them, and then kick them in the fucking nuts.
Yeah, like that.
That's what we've been dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you got to watch who the fuck you vote for this time. Like, real close.
Pay attention to, their track record, where they've been, who they know.
Who's that asshole in California who stole the ballots and is like,
please.
Won't even.
I can't think of his name, and I don't want to, because that motherfucker pisses me right off. He really does. The sheriff who's running for governor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to block his name from my mind.
Because it's too infuriating to think about. This motherfucker's committing crimes and nobody's stopping him.
Well, he's been halted in his efforts for the moment, for the time being. But we want the fucking ballots back.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I'm not going to give them back. No, I stole all your marbles and I'm not giving them back.
Mm.
It's Garcia. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm trying, like I said.
Yeah. Honey, I know. It's a lot. There's a lot being thrown at us on a daily, and I've just been concentrating on Melania today. I haven't even been concentrating on anything else. I don't want to concentrate on anything else. I want to keep poking at the Epstein files.
That scam. Yes. We must.
Sheriff Hilton. It's Julie.
When I
Nozdorf.
hear people say people have given up on the Epstein files, I take that personally, because I have not. You have not. We have not. Why do people keep saying that?
Well, I think because of the war. And when you have, people dying on a daily basis,
we know we only have the war because of the Epstein files.
Yeah. Because there was no other reason to fucking start this bullshit except for
none whatsoever.
He thought he could make a better deal than Obama did. And it's a total shit show. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. And we're just gonna hang out. The war's over now. We won and it's just over. And we're just gonna hang out. What the fuck is that? I mean, it's called insanity, is what it's called.
Yes.
So
I will send you to Jesus.
I don't know who brought this to my attention today. Maybe it was you, Benny. I don't know. It was in our text chain today. And this is Barrett Paul, Pall on Instagram. And he has been speaking out against this whole thing, the Wexners, the Epsteins, the model agencies. Yeah. And he is making a fucking big point here. Another list. Here's, I kind of like lists. Lists give me a little bit more knowledge when I look at the whole fucking thing and I'm like, because these are all big names in the modeling industry, even today.
That's why I shared it with you.
Is that why you shared it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I knew it would spike your spidey senses.
Well, and you knew it would make the show because I'm like, ow, shit. Really? All of them?
Yeah.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a safe modeling agency out there? I'd kind of like to know. Just asking questions.
trafficked by the former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO and a web of people who are highly connected to Jeffrey Epstein. And right now we're hearing a lot from Melania Trump, but at the core of all of it is the modeling industry. And we've been having a lot of conversations about this industry here, and I want to explain a little bit more. Please save this, share this, and watch it all the way through. Additionally, your follow genuinely helps keep me a little bit safer as I actually look to hold a part of this industry legally accountable. How did Melania Trump come to the US? A modeling agency. The woman who's threatening to expose her came to the US through a modeling agency. How many of you follow models and they are experiencing these incredibly lavish experiences and they're constantly doing these amazing things, but they're never really booked in campaigns? It's weird, right? This is one of my comp cards from when I was still at college at NYU. And if you look at that, that says MC Squared. And MC Squared was owned by Jean-Luc Brunel. And Jean-Luc Brunel was accused by multiple women of assault of adults and minors and was charged in 2020 but happened to die in 2022. Interesting, no? Important to note, MC Squared was heavily funded by, guess who? Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to quickly just read you a list of the modeling agencies that have been linked to some form of allegations of sexual assault, abuse, etc. First and foremost, we have MC Squared. Next on the list, we have Elite Model Management, which is also attached to, you guessed who, one of my personal friends, Carrie, is a survivor and has been very outspoken and pushing for accountability for a very long time. Third on the list is Next Model Management. And an important thing to note about Next Model Management is that Jean-Luc Brunel from MC Squared helped found that agency along with Faith Cates, who had a great friendship with Jeffrey Epstein and remained his friend even after 2019. And other agencies that have their own complaints of sexual harassment, abuse, ongoing legal battles are Wilhelmina, Israeli Model Management, Soul Model Management, Ford, and many others. The last thing I'll add is that there was an account on here called Shit Model Management where models would come and voice their complaints and post anonymously. I still to this day have no idea who ran that account, but it is mysteriously gone quiet after they released a list of known predators in the industry that models anonymously contacted them to help create a spreadsheet, which then was a long list of all the names. And then there was an asterisk if more than 4 people had submitted an anonymous complaint about that specific person. And many of these people still work in the industry today. I would wager that around 90% of models who are my age and older have encountered some form of this and have yet to sit with how it affected them because of shame, trauma, or they're still in the industry, and that's just what it is. If you are new here, welcome to our love army. Much love, y'all.
Still in the industry.
Yeah.
Still in the industry.
Yep.
Those are key words. They're still working. Just because Epstein is dead doesn't mean that people are not being
it's still going on.
Traffic.
It's still full steam ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Michael Cohen was fucking Buddha. That could Bubba. They could be. They could be. I don't know. Anyway, speculation. You got me off track now. God damn it, Uncle Fatty.
Threw me a curve there.
I know, you just like threw me a fucking curveball right there. It's like, no, but the whole modeling industry is totally infected. If you guys haven't seen those videos from Midas Touch that put out videos from like the 80s where he
personally, I just want to say, personally, I think the modeling industry was started to prey on women.
I think it was too. Because you think about it, it was the late 70s, early 80s. AIDS was in full blown fucking swing in the early 80s. And all these men were going after young girls. And why were they going after young girls? Because they never had sex before.
They've been having pageants a long time before that.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. But my point is,
this has been going on for a long time.
They turned that into, let's start all these modeling agencies. I'll do one in Paris. You do one in London. You do one in a couple in the United States. We'll bring girls from all over the world to compete in these pageants and to fucking tramps around and, with delusions of fame and fortune. And most of them were just raped and abused and cast aside, if not literally offed. And I mean, have we heard anything from Zorro Ranch?
Not yet that I really stands out.
I haven't heard much, but I keep saying, I keep seeing, are there bodies buried at Zorro Ranch? Well, yeah, we have a witness statement to them saying that there are. But when you have a 10,000 acre fucking ranch in the middle of fucking nowhere, how are you going to find two bodies?
No matter what direction you go, an hour from everywhere.
That happened 20 years ago. So, I mean, that's the kind of shit that we're dealing with, that these motherfuckers have been sitting on this for so fucking long. The spoke was put in the wheel to stop it. We all know that because of Dinky and all his fucking rich ass fucking piece of shit friends. And this is why none of these survivors have gotten any fucking justice. Not even a tiny little contour of justice.
No. But they're going to, and we're going to see to it. Because we're a country of law and order.
Julie, I don't know. I'm going to say it. Someone must put maximum pressure on Michael Cohen. I promise that he will once again sing like a canary. Just saying. You know what though? I think he's gone back. He's gone back.
Stay away from Cohen.
He was a tool.
He's no good.
He was an absolute tool.
He's no good.
Yeah. I never trusted him. I never trusted him the way he spoke about Dinky. Oh, I never saw him do anything with Epstein. I didn't know anything about Epstein. Bullshit. If you were in his circle, if you were in his circle and you were trying to protect him from Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal at the same time that Katie Johnson case was out, get fucked. You don't think you're going to fucking pull the wool over all of our eyes? Fucked. And you think we can't see this? You were paying off Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal, and you were trying to go after Katie Johnson to make her shut up. Who knows if that's he lied, and so that's why he went to jail. Well, the thing about it is that he's like, well, they said I lied and I never went to Prague. Well, if it's stamped Prague on your goddamn passport, then maybe you went to fucking Prague. I don't know. I never trusted him. I don't know. There's something about him I didn't like. Whatever. It's kind of the same way I feel about Lev. And Lev is running for fucking political office. Let's just say no to that.
Please. No! We need to get rid we don't need any more spy Russian spy fucking stories in our fucking government.
He was duped. He's another fucking useful fucking idiot. You want another useful idiot in your fucking government? Quite honestly, I do not.
No, me either.
And I don't care how much he's speaking out right now and how he's like,
sorry.
You think he's spilling the beans. He's not really spilling the beans that he's got. He's got way more beans and he's not really spilling it. He dances around the edges just to keep you all titillated. I'm sorry. I don't trust these motherfuckers as far as I can spit, and that ain't far. What I'm trying to say is that Michael Cohen will literally say anything to save his sorry ass. I don't trust him either. The thing is that the only person that's going to save his sorry ass right now is Dinky, because Dinky's POTUS. That's it.
Now, Michael Cohen coined the name Donald von Schitzenpants.
I don't think he did.
He did. That's where it comes from. Midas. Trust me on this, Diane.
Okay.
Trust the source.
Okay. Well, maybe so. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
he shits his pants, but he won't spill the tea on the fucking corruption and the fucking blackmail that's going on.
Of course not. He's got to keep dancing on the head of that pin he's put himself on top of. Mm-hmm. And it's quite uncomfortable.
Tiptoe dancing,
and I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's tap dancing up there. He's tap dancing up there to get another pardon because he knows he's fucked about the Katie Johnson thing. I bet he went after Katie Johnson. That's the reason why Katie Johnson gave a false address and a false fucking name that ended up in a fucking empty parking lot. That's why. Go ahead and get me another one. Yeah, because she was trying to protect herself. And she's like, he's like, that's nothing. Give me a fucking break, man.
So fucking
and how it got so fucking defensive every time Epstein came up. I know nothing. Bullshit.
None of them know anything.
Yeah. You can't be around. You couldn't be around Dinky in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s without knowing that he's totally affiliated with Epstein. And that's my other point. Everybody's like, it's 10, 15 years. They've been friends 10, 15 years. They've been friends since the fucking 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. And he dies in fucking 2019. Do you guys understand that's fucking 5 decades?
No.
It's only 10, 15 years. They only hung out for bullshit.
Yeah, big pile of bullshit. Just like everything else.
You couldn't be
fucking,
anywhere near Dinky without knowing they was totally affiliated with Epstein. No way. Motherfucker called him 10 times a day, had fucking every phone number, every contact, everything in his little black book. Are you kidding me? Had all his kids' phone numbers, everything. It's just fucking dumb. Quit. Cut it out. Don't be gaslit and propagandized by these fucking assholes. Everything they say is a fucking lie. And actually, the complete opposite. I'm not a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Bitch, yes, you were. We've got, I don't know how many multiple sources say that Epstein had her first.
The gig is up, guys.
Yeah.
You're done. That's all. Why don't you just admit your defeat and take your fucking comeuppance?
No way. That's the thing. That's the Roy Cohen in fucking Dinky.
Yep.
Never admit that you've done anything wrong. Never say sorry. Yep. Mm-hmm. Just keep denying it. It only works to a certain extent. Because when there's this much fucking evidence that's off the chain, I mean, there's so much fucking evidence, you got to be fucking blind. That's why it was like so fucking weird for her to be like, Melania to be like, I'm not a victim, I'm not a witness. Why would she say she's not a witness in that statement? That's a lawyer writing, I'm not a witness to any of the crimes that they were committing. Bitch, you were in the car. There's reports of her in a car with Ghislaine going to fucking schools picking up little girls.
Yep.
Same thing with Ivana, by the way.
Yep.
So they got to Ivana. Maybe Marla Maples they couldn't get to. And another one who should be, subpoenaed is Marla fucking Maples. Mm-hmm. That whole story.
Yep. There's so much that will never come out.
Well, that's the thing. That's why it's amazing to me that MAGA cannot grasp how much fucking evidence there is. They don't see it. They're in their little fucking red bubble, and they don't. Oh, it's fake news. It's fake news. All of this over here.
Everything that's happening around you is fake news.
Can't be fake news against this. Just one lonely little fucking tiny mangled little fucking mushroom penis. All of those other people can't be wrong. It cannot be a hoax when the Mueller report.
The whole world.
Yeah, the Mueller report found 10 fucking things about how it was a collusion. You know what I mean? You can't have 1,000 victims from Epstein. Yeah, I'm sure they weren't all trafficked to the same fucking men. You got some going to royalty and some going to the fucking hillbilly at the farm, so they'll let you fucking do whatever they want to on your farm, on their farm. So don't be gaslit.
So frustrating.
And don't listen to this fucking propaganda. It's so deep. It's so much deeper than any of us ever fucking knew. We thought, oh God, they're just raping little girls. Well, no, it's more than that. It's worse than that. And it's global. It's global.
Yes, it is.
And it's a huge fucking money maker for all these sick fucking bastards. I don't know. That's all I got. These cocksucking little tiny mushroom dick motherfuckers gotta run around sticking their dick in beehives. Yeah.
We don't have long for Trump to pull his dick out of this beehive.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Game over, man.
Well, yeah, Brexit. Brexit was another scheme of fucking Epstein. Yeah. This is all connected. 4chan, started by Epstein. Pizzagate, started by fucking Epstein. All these motherfuckers being funded from Wexner and Epstein because, Wexner gave Epstein all his goddamn money, and so it's Wexner and Epstein. John Duff is like, I can hardly fucking drive around Columbus, Ohio anymore because I have to see Les Wexner's fucking name on everything.
Yep.
And it's all connected with Ohio State University, and you have all the rape shit that happened there.
There's got to be a lot of things torn down in a lot of places.
Yes.
A lot of people who were actually fucking enemies within.
Yeah. You got the Catholic fucking, all the Catholic priests and all these fucking weirdo youth pastors. I don't want to see another fucking, quit sending your kids to youth pastors when all of them are literally fucking pedophiles.
Yeah.
Show me one good youth pastor, because I haven't seen it yet. It's the religion is indoctrination into the cult. The religion tells you that you need more power and white people need to stay in power. Otherwise, all the black people and all the women are going to string us up by our nutsacks. Cut them all off like Lorena Bobbitt.
Call from Big Hook to accept.
How about we just want to live in fucking peace? Big Hook, thank you for calling in. Go ahead, buddy.
Just wanted to say, it's one of the things that you learned through politics is that there's so much psychological manipulation going on.
Yep.
This is the thing. You're being told one story, but unless you have some way to verify anything of what they're saying as to whether or not it's true or not, and then, you have lawyers who craft statements that basically give them wiggle room to get out of stuff because they say, oh, well, it could mean this or it could mean that,
Yeah.
It's the same way basically astrology works. You make a blunt statement that could apply to absolutely anything in your life.
Everyone, yeah.
And that's just it, and that's just it. You can't take people at your word. All you can do is take people at their actions. If they have a good track record of doing good things for people, that's what you go by. You can't go by what anyone says they will do. You have to go by what they've done in the past and what they're going to do in the future.
Yeah,
and that's
right.
just it. We got to sort these people out and find out who's honest and who's not, and who's going to do the work and who's not. And that's just it. It's a con game that unfortunately the Republicans are much, much better at, and they've got 50 years of practice.
Heads up, yeah.
As well as billionaires' money, along with media saturation that keeps the con going over and over again. I wish I could be optimistic, but I can't because unfortunately the media framework is being completely taken over by the con men again. And I mean, I'm grateful that you guys are out there giving a voice to this, but man, if I was a betting man,
well,
I can't say what I would do.
That's why I really appreciate.
Anyway, just wanted to say
well,
that.
thank you, Big Hug.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you for being a supporter of all these YouTube channels. I see you out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we need to spread the word. Thank you, Big Hug. We need to spread the word of people, good content creators who are doing the fucking real job, the real fucking reporting that the media
Calling
won't.
it for what it is.
Calling this shit out
for what it is. That's right.
And
because the media refuses to do it, but the media is compromised.
Yeah, independent media means a lot. And that, that's why I really appreciate you guys, spending your time here with us at the Suffragettes channel and just hanging out and, listen to us fucking lose our fucking minds because, we're right there with you. We're right on the edge too. It's like, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not gonna let these motherfuckers steal my joy. I'm gonna still fucking go out there and I'm gonna laugh in their fucking face because they're all hypocrites. They're all fools. They've all been duped. They fell for the fucking propaganda. They fell for all the fucking projection and the hypocrisy. They've fallen for it all.
They went for the okie doke.
Yeah. So, just a little couple shout out
in the book.
Yeah, shout outs to SFL for the $28 and SFL again for $14. Detroit Coalition, thank you for the 2. SFL, oh my God, another 14. We need more hugs now. We need more hugs. I'm giving lots of hugs. Oh my God, SFL, thank you so much. Gin up the base. 420, keep building momentum through November. Thanks, ladies. Thank you, Gin Up the Base. No Money G gifting 10 memberships. Gin Up the Base with another 2. Bubba Netanyahu. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. John Dev gifting 5 memberships.
Call from Julie Van Osdale.
Julie Van Osdale, go ahead, sweetie.
Hi, sweetie. This will be quick. I just want to give a positive end to this whole debacle. I was supposed to be going to the Fuck ICE protest at the Whipple building, but I didn't get my car back from the body shop in time. But I wanted to give everybody some good news who follows Robbie Roadsteamer, that his case here in Minnesota has been dropped.
Good. Because he didn't do anything wrong except voice his First Amendment right.
That's right.
Exactly. So I just wanted to end with a positive note that, but I don't, do you know who Angry Man is here in Minnesota?
I don't know if I know who Angry Man is, but go ahead.
Anyway, his daughter was arrested today.
At the dildo, I saw a dildo thing. Status quo was.
Yes, correct. The dildo blitz.
Yeah, the dildo blitz again. More dildos.
Yes. yes. But I have to give a shout out to her boyfriend, who literally wrapped his ass around her, and it took them forever. And they ended up arresting them both. But shout out to that young man.
Yeah.
For protecting his woman.
Mm-hmm.
And getting himself arrested as well.
I think I saw that on Status Quo today, where two cops walk. A chick was like holding a dildo. She's like holding it up like this. 2 cops walk up to her. And then this dude, she's like arguing with them back and forth. And some dude like just walks around, puts his arm around her and turns her away and walks away. Is that what you're talking about?
That's her boyfriend.
Right.
So
they eventually both ended up getting arrested. I missed that part. But yeah,
Well, they did because a woman, and I can't remember the exact handle, but she's Savannah from TP USA that caused a lot of problems, and they ended up having to come and like tote her ass away, and then they came back and targeted this young woman.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend literally would not let her go. So they both ended up being arrested.
Good.
That sounds horrible.
No,
it
it's
sounds horrible.
No.
But what a man.
This is-
That's a man.
This is a 2-for-1, motherfucker. You're taking her, you're taking me
That's
too.
a real man.
I have to agree with you, Julie. 100%. 100%.
That's sweet.
So anyway, I just wanted to try to end the stream on a positive note
Yep.
Thank you, dear.
about there are real good men out there.
Yes, there are.
And we need to embrace them and say, fuck Eric Swalwell
Yep.
and believe women. We have to believe the women
Yes, 100%.
and say, fuck these guys.
Yep.
All right. I love
Thank you,
guys.
Julie. Thank you so
I love
much.
You.
Love you too.
You're so welcome. All right,
SFL,
bye-bye.
SFL, thank you again for another $14. Oh my God.
My
SFL,
goodness.
oh my God.
Thank you, honey.
Don't empty your bank account in my super chats. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Saturday afternoon. Benny and I, and what's his name?
Benito.
Benito Mussolini. Hey, Benito. Benito. He looks like he's got scars on his face, or is that?
What?
Oh, what is that? Is it just tears?
He's got tears.
Oh, he's tears from crying and being locked away and no people around.
He wasn't locked away. You silly butch.
Yeah. No. Benito.
When the granddaughter comes back, I don't know. He needs to go and get the old once over because I don't like that he's got weepy eyes. I want to find out if he's got like ingrown eyelashes or something that causes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just another responsibility.
More money to the vet. So anyway, Benito, goodbye. Benny Loco, goodbye. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to all our moderators and all the new people that we've seen in the chat today recently. You guys have been great. And welcome to the family. Welcome. And, come hang out with us on Tuesday. So we'll see you next Tuesday at 4 p.m.
next Tuesday.
Eastern Standard Time right here on 21st Century Suffragettes. Peace out. What? Minnesota thing.
Minnesota thing. What happened to Minnesota now?
Oh, he always plays music that'll get us fucking chopped.
Tony, please. Please.
Tony wants to play that. Let's see.
Let's make them nip. My name's Robbie Rhodes, Steamer. We're here in Minneapolis today to honor Renee Good and Alex Preddy by saying, fuck ice! You're out glorified ball cups with super soakers sucking on the 12 dicks of failure. And now you put up this fence. All right, careful. Tear down the fucking fence. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Oh, he's fucking it. He's fucking it. He's fucking it. He's fucking the wall.
1 week later.
It's raining dicks in Minneapolis. It's raining dicks.
Oh, this will get us in. Ah, it's raining dicks. I love the dildo protest. They warm my heart, and not for any sexual reasons at all.
Right,
It's just for
no.
giggle reasons. It's giggle reasons. And
a bunch of dicks.
Yes.
A bunch of dicks for a bunch of dicks.
Yes. Icicles. As John Duff, coined the phrase, icicles. That's what they are.
Icicles.
They're
Yep,
icicles,
that's them.
and they deserve every fucking dildo. Especially when they were collecting them, and then they took them back to the hotel room at the end of the night. And, you know, I had to call down to the front desk and try to find two AA batteries at 2 a.m. Just saying, it might be difficult.
I love you, Diane.
I love you too, Benny. Love you, Tony. We'll see you guys later. Love you guys in the chat. You guys are lots and lots of fun.
We wouldn't be able to have so much fun without y'all.
Peace out, you guys. Take care. We'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you, Tuesday.
Voice of storms, no regrets. Never count 'em out. Ain't done yet. Ain't done yet. Trolls coming round, talking trash. Try it. Fuck around, find out what you get. You'll get 21st century suffragettes won't stop till we're all equal and free. Resistance alive, voices raised, they won't be denied. Fists in the air, they're marching again. No pedals, no kings. Shouting. 21st century suffragettes fighting for freedom, no time for MAGA bullshit. 21st century suffragettes, they'll kick your fascist ass, no sweat, no sweat. Glass ceiling shattered, they rise from the dust. Voices of change and unity they trust. Never silence, not a game. And these women's voices will ignite the flame. Suffragettes, finally so fiery the flame. 21st century suffragettes, striving for justice, no compromising it. 21st century suffragettes, maggots beware, they won't take your shit. You've seen it all, the lies and the pain, but the fire's still burning like thunder and rain. Against injustice they stand. Truth bright, no more lying. Republicans flip the bitch switch, and now they fight for rights. So Kim have they 21st century suffragettes. Bitch, slap your dumb ass. It's a promise, no threat. 21st century suffragettes. Done yet. And you know the suffragettes. No MAGAs yet. Bullshit. 21st century suffragettes. I'm done with your shit.
shut this motherfucker down.